Welcome, this is 230 Willow, Blue Waters.
This is the operational video to use all this equipment and amenities as well as internal amenities. Very quickly, when using the boat lift, please notice there's two controls. One controls the back side and one controls the front side by the dock. It's very important that quickly each of the two motors is engaged at the same time. If only one motor is engaged at one time, one side will go down while the other stays fixed. So it's important to have both motors on at the same time. Last but not least, please always leave the boat lift out of the water after its use. Never leave the boat lift support beams anywhere near the water. Remember, we have high tide and low tide that can adjust at least a foot. The best rule of thumb is to have this I-beam here in close proximity to the edge of the dock, and it should be fine. Umbrellas, when done, please close those up. And you'll see the most right-hand button is the spa mode, and the second from the left is the air. So when you want to cool down the spa, hit the air blower. You'll see the red light pump on. You'll typically hear some air rumbling, and hence you'll see the spa turn on. To turn off the air blowers, just hit the air blower once more and you'll see they'll stop. In order to get heat to the spa, you want to hit spa, and typically you'll see that red light flash. You do know it does take a few seconds to turn on the spa, and you'll see the spa mode is on. The heater is fairly quick. It is propane. It takes about 20 minutes to get the heat up to the spa to above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Once complete using the spa, please come back and hit the button once more to turn off the spa. At that point you'll see the red light is off and the spa has been turned off. Please do not pull the navigator out of the pool. What's occurring is that navigator is sucking water through the pump. If you put this navigator up on top of the pool deck, it will be sucking air instead of water. It will damage the pool equipment. And here you can see our suggested solution for the hose if you're concerned with children or adults for that matter, with the hose draped all throughout the pool. Just pull the hose up deck side, leave everything still plugged in.
We apologize, but the kayaks are not for guest use. We're here in the great room of 230 Willow, Blue Waters, and I'd love to show you a few of the internal features. One of which is extremely important. It's the pool alarms that are outfitted on each of the external doors to the pool. This is very important for small children. You'll find each pool alarm has 3 settings: chime, off, and alarm. Currently in the off position, the alarm will not go off. If you have small children, please turn each of the alarms on by switching to alarm, and when you open the door, the alarm will go off. Of course, to turn off the alarm, close the door, or to more permanently turn off the alarm, hit off. Of course, we strongly suggest if you have small children, all these alarms stay on the switch for alarm. The pool thermostat, please do not touch. This is not attached to the pool equipment, is not operational. In addition, The alarm system is not operational either, which you'll find in the washroom.
To open the door, turn the knob and push down. You lift up on the handle to engage the top and bottom straps as well as in the middle, and you turn the lock. When it's locked correctly, this handle will not go down. If you don't pull up the handle to begin with, you will not be able to lock this door, no matter how hard you push. So pull up on the door handle to engage the top and bottom latches, twist the latch, and you'll see that it's locked. That works for the front door, the side doors, and the remaining outdoor doors. Here we are in the living room, and we've got a pretty significant sound system here that I'd like to take you through, as well as the system to operate the TV. There's 3 remotes as well as a DVD player just under the TV. Inside this cabinet, unfortunately, you're going to have to leave the doors open when operating the television. In addition, on the right-hand side, you'll find a bass booster. You can leave that closed for now. So, to operate the TV, grab the Bright House remote, which you'll see says Bright House on the base. Activate the TV button, which you'll find is right here, and hit the power. You'll hear the TV click on. You'll see the Bravia. You'll typically see this green light turn on, and of course you've got to wait a few seconds. The cable box is the Samsung box, which is on the top. Hit cable, power pointing towards the system. When the blue light comes on, you've got the cable box on. And of course, there you have it, the TV. To turn the volume up or down, just click volume up or down, pointing towards the TV, right here, up or down. And of course, when you change the station, pointing towards the TV will not work. You have to point it towards the cable box, because that's where the TV is being operated. The second remote you have is a Sony television remote. You should leave this alone unless you need to watch a DVD. Okay, so we're still here at the TV. I'm going to show you the stereo now. I've got the Bright House remote. I'm going to turn off the TV. Remember, we're going to hit the TV button, hit the power button, point towards the TV, and turn the TV off. The last remote we have is for the receiver, which plays the sound throughout the house. Now, this receiver, for your convenience, is only set to be hooked up to an FM station. So, of course, you can choose many FM stations, but it's only to play the radio volume. Now, currently, the only active speakers are these 2 in the living room. There are more active speakers, of course. There's 2 here. However, the rest of the house works off of the stereo panels on the wall. So, for example, for that speaker there, and as well as the kitchen, we're going to hit the mute button. You can turn up the volume, and hence the volume from that speaker starts to turn on. In order to turn it off, once again hit mute and it goes off. In order to turn it down or up, hit the volume buttons. This button actually plays the outdoor music. And so once again, please be conscious of what time it is and make sure that music is set to an appropriate level for at night or during the day. Once again, for your convenience, we've set this up only with radio stations. So it does not play stereo when playing a DVD, when playing the television, or for that matter, any other items. Lastly, the fireplace is for decorative only. Here we are on the second floor in the billiards room. Doors out to the second floor, of course, reminder to pull up on that doorknob to lock. And off to the side here, behind this curtain, you'll find two sound panels. The left one controls the internal sound. Of course, I hit mute to turn on and turn off. And of course, you can use volume here. The right hand side controls the volume outside. So please, if you have the right hand side on, please be outside to make sure that that's a normal sound and we're not bothering our neighbors. So here we are at the front door, and this front door I just want to talk about a little bit. It can be tricky. The right door is actually, when you pull, is the door that opens and closes. However, sometimes you'll find this front door is not engaged at all. I can just pull this back and forth. And so, once again, there's actually actuators that pop up into the top there. Okay, and in order to get this door to stay in the spot so it stays, you're going to nudge your foot up against this a little bit. Doesn't need to be a lot, just to keep it closed. You're going to pull up on this handle, and what's that's done is it's engaged the actuators into the bottom and top, and you'll see now this door will not move. You want to make sure that's engaged. Let's show you how to lock this door now when you leave. So as usual, you're going to close the door, get the key in the slot. You're going to lift up on the door. You're going to turn clockwise to engage. It takes a little effort, but you're going to see that key perpendicular. You're going to pull it back, and you know it's locked if you cannot push down on that door at all. Of course, to unlock it, fairly easy. Get the key in the slot. Counterclockwise, it's now open. Open the door. Once again, to lock it, pull tight, lift up, turn the key until it engages. It takes a little effort, so it's clockwise or perpendicular to the ground. You're going to feel it engage in there. Turn back, take the key out. You'll see I cannot push down. This is locked, and you're good to leave your property. At 230 Willow, we have two trash cans receptacles. You can leave these here. These are rear door pickups, so the trash folks will come and actually pick up recycling bin, which is blue, and they'll pick up the trash receptacle twice a week. Recycling is once a week, and you'll find the days on the information packet that we provide at Island Real Estate. So that concludes 230 Willow operating instructions. I hope this makes life a lot easier when you're staying at 230 Willow, and please enjoy your stay. Of course, always call Island Real Estate with any questions, any day of the week, any time, 941-778-6066. That's our local number, and our toll-free is 877-778-6066. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful stay.